I went to their mansion looking for an apology, thinking they'd been scammed by a crooked jeweler, but I left with something much more valuable. The truth about exactly how much my family to be valued my life. I let myself into the Ashford estate using my spare key, my mind racing with excuses for them. Maybe it was a replica for safety, maybe they didn't know. But as I approached the kitchen, the sound of Mark's laughter, sharp and mocking, stopped me cold. She actually posted a photo of it on Instagram today. Mark chuckled, the sound of a wine cork popping echoing in the room. The Ashford diamond, my friends are calling me a legend for pulling it off. It's perfect, Eleanor replied, her voice devoid of its usual frosty grace. The girl is a walking decoy. By the time the prenup is signed and she figures out she's wearing a $20 piece of glass, it'll be too late. We've secured the family assets, and you've secured a trophy who thinks she's hit the jackpot. I didn't storm in. I didn't give them the satisfaction of a scene. I realized then that I wasn't joining a family. I was being recruited into a long con. I drove back to our apartment in a trance of cold, hard clarity. If they wanted to play the valuation game, I knew the rules better than they did. I spent the afternoon systematically packing. Mark loved to show off his wealth through me, buying me genuine Chanel bags and high-end electronics to fit the image. Unlike the ring, these had serial numbers and certificates of authenticity. I packed every single one of them. I left the Ashford diamond right in the center of the kitchen island. I didn't leave a long letter, just a receipt from the jeweler and a sticky note. The glass is fake, but my departure is real. Consider the designer bags my severance package for the decoy work. 3 months later, the real fireworks started. It turns out Eleanor's gambling habit wasn't just a rumor. Her sister, the rightful owner of the Ashford estate, found out Eleanor had sold the actual diamond to a private collector in Macau 5 years ago to pay off a debt. Because I had the jeweler's report from that day, I became the star witness in the sisters' lawsuit. Mark and Eleanor didn't just lose me, they're currently losing the house. Now, the only thing Mark has left that's heirloom quality is the $20 ring I left on the counter. I hope it's worth the memories. Ladies, let this be your sign. Always trust your gut and always get the jewelry appraised. What's the biggest red flag you ignored until it was almost too late? Drop your the moment I knew. Stories below, I'm reading every single one. Like and subscribe to see how the lawsuit against Eleanor ends.